Maxwell's shy. George, you start the clapping. Good lad, George. Come on, everyone else. A big cheer for the brilliant Howard Reed!
All I do. This is all I do. Hello, welcome. My name's Howard. Yes, I'd leave as well. It's lovely to be here. It's good to be here. Before we start, would you like to start with a song or a game? Yeah. Game. How many of you heard the game Guess Who made by MB Games? You have. For those, there's a unicorn cat. Oh, that's confusing. Cat ears and unicorn. You're caught mid-transformation between the two and sinking into the ground. The game Guess Who is made by MB Games, for anyone who hasn't played it. There's 2 plastic bases, 2 of you play. There's lots of different flaps on the bases. The flaps have got different faces on. Some are men, some are ladies, some have got hats, some have got beards. One of them is called Bernard. There's a pack of cards with the same faces on. You pick out a card each, stick it at the front, flap up all the flaps with all the different people's faces on, and ask eliminating questions like, do they have a beard? Do they have a moustache? Do they have a hat? Is it a man? Is it a lady? Is it Bernard? It was almost always Bernard whenever I played. You flap down the ones it doesn't apply to when you've got one card standing. If it's the same as your opponent's card, you've won. It's a fantastic game, ladies and gentlemen, but I've invented a better game. I've invented a game called Human Guess Who. And what happens is I've drawn a picture of someone sitting in this audience. You all now have to stand up, shout out eliminating questions, sit down one by one, try and work out who I've drawn. It is great fun. Would you like to play? Yeah. Everybody on your feet, everyone stand up. The rules of Guess Who are you're not allowed to ask if it's a man or a woman or a boy or a girl in the first question, but you can ask that in the second question. Any questions? Can't ask him, but is he bald? He is quite bald, yes. So if you've got lots of hair, you can sit down. If you are follically challenged, you stay standing up. This is where some of the men in the audience have to be honest with themselves. If you're on the borderline, you've got to stay shut. If there's a bit of shine up there, you've got to stay standing. Might be. How do we tell the difference between these fine, shiny-headed individuals? Manchester. Do they have a beard? They not really a beard, not a full beard. No. So you've got a full beard, you can sit down. No, you can't. Who could it be? It is a man, yes. Fortunately, that hasn't happened yet. How do we tell the difference between these fine, follically challenged gentlemen? Was he on his phone? He was not on his phone, and I regret not drawing you now, you rude man. Sorry, he does kind of have a mistake. It's kind of like his beard. It's kind of not a proper one. Yes. It is that man there, yes! How do you get this gentleman here? Hello, sir, what's your name? Jonathan, and what do you do for a job? You're a doctor. A bad one? How bad? You know, because doctors can get pretty bad. Worse, what kind of doctor are you, apart from a bad one? A bad GP. That sounds like a 1980s detective drama. Bad GP. What is your favourite type of infection? Good. That's gonorrhea, by the way, is when one of your ears falls off. And your ear's gone. Good save, thank you. We're not allowed to use words like that. Why do you get to? There won't be any rude words in the show, by the way, in case anyone's worried. No one will say bum. Jonathan, this is my picture of you, Jonathan. Be warned, it is quite scary. Round of applause for Jonathan there! You can keep it if you like. There we go. Round of applause for Jonathan there. Thank you very much. Would you like another game? No! Well, we're going to do it anyway. Don't care. You're not the boss of me. He is actually the boss of... He actually owns the comedy store. Everyone on your feet, everyone stand up! Everyone stand up. Remember, you're not allowed to ask if it's a man or a woman or a boy or a girl in the first... Pardon? You're jumping the gun there, sir. We haven't started yet. They do not have a blue top on. You may ask that, though. So if you've got a blue top on, you can sit down. Does he have a blue top on? Is he just trying to eliminate himself early on? Anybody with a blue top on should be sitting down. How do we tell the difference between these fine, non-blue topped, ladies and gentlemen? Yes. Is he a boy? He's not a boy this time, no. So the gentlemen and the men and the boys as well can sit down. The ladies and the girls can stay standing up. Does she have a beard? She does not have a beard, no. Does she have makeup on? I don't think so, no. Sorry? She did not wear glasses, no, so you've got spectacles on, you can sit down. Oh, you've got spectacles on the wrong part of your head. That's not where they go. It is a child this time, yes. So the grown-ups can sit down. Their kind of hair is up a bit, yes. So if your hair has got nothing in it at all and is straight down, you can stay standing up. You don't have your hair up, sir. You don't have any. You may have left it upstairs. It's gone. Yes. She has kind of brownish hair, yes. So if you've got really white blonde hair, sit down. If you've got dark jet black hair, sit down. If you're kind of middling like me, stay standing up. So if we're still standing up, put both your hands up in the air so because we have a smaller variety of people here. How do we tell the difference between these fine ladies with sort of middleish hair who are not bald? I don't think she's got a bow in her hair, no. So you've got a bow in your hair, can sit down? Yes. It is not her, no. Sorry. Yes. Does she have a twin? I don't know. She could do. She could be one of sextuplets. Can't say that word either. I don't know if she's got a twin. Yes. Is it Bernard? That is called a callback, people. Well done. You're properly comedy store audience. God bless you. Yes. She does have a braid in her hair. Yes. So have you got any kind of plaiting or braid? Yes. You have a question? Sorry? You forgot it. Sorry? Is it her? Her? It's not her, no. Thank you for the question. So both hands up in the air. If we're still standing up, how do we tell how many people we've got left? Got one down here, two down there. She does have a red t-shirt on, yes. It is her, yes. So even though you didn't want to play, so I don't want to play, everyone else was shouting yes, and you did it in the end. That is why you should always go with things you've been asked to do by me. There's a moral there, but sorry? You don't listen to your parents? Well, they don't have a microphone. You should only ever listen to people with microphones. That is the moral you should go home with. Don't go to any political rallies, though. I think that's what's happening in the world at the moment. That's genuinely what people with YouTube channels and microphones. Yes, I believe in what you're saying. What's your name, madam? Nell. Hello, Nell. And what is your favourite type of monkey? A normal monkey. Lovely. Nell, this is my picture of you. Sorry about that, it's terrible. A picture of Nell there. Round of applause for Nell! face is kind. I think you must have been like jumping up and down when I was drawing it, because your face has got longer. Like one of those, like when you take a picture with one of those panoramic things and someone moves and your face goes woo. But round of applause from now there's my picture of you. Thank you very much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to sing you a song. It's the song of revolution. How many people here think that grown-ups should be in charge of the world? Not you. Well done. Who thinks that kids should be in charge of the world? Yeah! This is a song of revolution to help you rise up against your grown-up oppressors! Yeah! Okie dokie, Manchester, we are going to change the world. This is going to be fantastic. Okay, we are going to... What? Can you even play guitar? Firstly, if anyone's worried, it is not a guitar, in case you're thinking, blimey, it's massive. It's a ukulele. A musical giant is not attacking the Comedy Store. It is a ukulele, yes, thank you very much, yes. Do you? Where? Sorry? It does make sense. You said you have a ukulele. Prove it. Where is your ukulele? At home. A likely story. This is my song of revolution to help you rise up against your grown-up oppressors. Who's with me? Children of Britain, are you sick of grown-ups? Telling you what you should do. They say you're too small, you're too young, you're too little, don't they? Well, I tell you that is not true. Show them you can do the things they deny you. Show them they push you too far. Face your oppressors and say, I defy you. By proving you can clean a car. Yeah! Clean the car, clean the car, clean the car, clean the car. Show all those grown-ups how grown-up you are. Clean the car, clean the car, clean the car, clean the car. Buff that Bolingo to shine like a star. I prove you can do it though you're only 5. By cleaning my car, it's parked on the drive. Take the chamois of justice and the ladder of truth. 'Cause you're fine with the hubcaps but can't reach the roof. I tell you, my son, you can't put a price on an hour in the back of a car with a Dyson. Nothing can match it. Make sure you don't scratch it and try to work out why the boot smells of cat poo. Clean the car, you'll feel so alive. You can't beat the shine by a keen under 5. Clean the car, it's your privilege. Then clean all the muck off the seal round the fridge. Then fire up the vacuum as mother declares that only a grown-up should hoover the stairs. And march to the garden to show all your scorn for their claim that a toddler should not mow the lawn. Everybody clean the car, clean the car, clean the car, clean the car. Polish that, but why are you not joining in? The revolution won't happen unless you join in, people. If you could all form an orderly queue to clean my car, it's a silver Ford Galaxy. It's parked in the car park round the corner, NCP. I cannot clean my own car, thank you very much. I have recently moved house, and I now have to park my car under a large tree, and so my car is constantly covered in poo. Flipping local kids. Up there with a ladder. Infuriating. So is anyone going to clean my car at all? Are we gonna? No, we are. Yeah, okay. Oh. What? What was? Sorry. I have children. I've got 2 children of my own. I do worry that I'm not a good role model, because this is what? You're one. You're one of my children. Wait, you're one of my... You're what? You're tricking me? You've got to be careful with that because I'm a very gullible person. I could have got really cross and made you come home with me. That would have been awful. Terrible. Haberdashery, haberdashery, elk haberdashery, 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 elk haberdashery, GNU. GNU. One sec. We GNU. Why is no one doing the actions? It's haberdashery. Haberdashery. Not arms folded there like you disapprove. Haberdashery like that. Elk. Elk. Everybody, elk. Elk. Yes. 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 Remember, I've got a microphone and you have to do everything I say. It hasn't worked. GNU, canoe, plinth. That's all you need. Haberdashery, haberdashery, elk haberdashery, 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 elk haberdashery, GNU, 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 elk haberdashery, elk haberdashery, haberdashery, elk haberdashery, 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 elk haberdashery, GNU, 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 plinth, haberdashery, haberdashery, haberdashery. Haberdashery, 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 elk haberdashery, doof. Elk haberdashery. Elk haberdashery, elk haberdashery, elk haberdashery, elk haberdashery, elk haberdashery, haberdashery, dash, 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 elk. Plinth, 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 elk haberdashery, haberdashery, GNU, haberdashery, canoe, haberdashery, tape, haberdashery, extraordinarily, haberdashery, Halfords. Some of you are looking at me very confused, but you will not be able to get that song out of your head for the rest of your natural lives. So you're not laughing now, but for the rest of your lives, I win. Sorry? You don't even remember it? Well, how are you going to do the dance on your own when I make you come up and do it now? No. Haberdashery knots. Thank you very much. You're not even the one who is pretending to be my child. They don't love me. They find me very annoying. The best bit of... What's your name, sir? Luke. Hello, Luke. What do your family do for a job? They clean up just after you, mainly. Just throw everything about and they clean up. That's fantastic. And do you pay them for that? You do? Wow, that is a great system. I do this for a living. This is my job. And I worry that my kids don't look up to me because I'm not a very good role model. You know what a role model is? When someone does a job and kids look up to them and go, oh, you're... Genuinely, the best advice I've ever given my children was never blow your nose on toilet paper because it gives the rest of the role false hope. Pathetic, isn't it? I've got two kids, main thing that my children have taught me when they were very little, and who here's got little brothers and sisters? Little brothers and sisters in nappies. How old are your little ones? How old are your little brother or sister? 6? Still in a nappy? How old's yours? He's got a fish. As a little brother and sister. That's from a second marriage, is it? What? Excellent at singing. That, my friend, is democracy. What I thought I'd do now, ladies and gentlemen, to end what I call my career, is I'm trying to move into a different part of the showbiz realm. I am not only a brilliant comedian and an amazing singer, I am also one of the country's foremost psychics. Bet I flipping am. This is a very serious part of the show now, actually, thank you. So actually, please pay attention. I am the country's only guff psychic. I am a fart reader. I can read people's minds through the medium of their farts. It's a beautiful experience. I can make anybody in this room do a fart purely by pulling their finger. And I can tell something about their personality and their future just by the sound of that fart. And a little bit of the smell. It's a beautiful experience. Would anybody like to have their farts read by the UK? Third round, this gentleman here, I'll just come down here. Okay. All you had to do is present a finger, any finger. Which finger are you going for? Okay. Going for the pointing finger. Oh, that's quite robust, that's quite forthright. You, in later life, are going to be a wasp trainer. Train wasps and start a TV channel starring wasps. Congratulations. Anyone else like to have their farts read? It's a beautiful experience. Just being volunteered. Oh! That's a very thoughtful fart. You are going to be a swan. You transform into a very thoughtful swan later in life. There we are, too. Who else would like this? You need to learn how to relax. You're a very generous person. Sometimes too generous. You've got a problem with authority. Really need to sort that out if you're going to succeed in life. You're going to Wichita. And now this is interesting. You have... I just need the one. You don't have to do any more. There's other people to... Is that your twin? Is that the... Stop. I was just going to move on to... Stop it! Stop farting! Stop! Stop it! I'm trying to get... Have you been... Stop it! That was her joke! Stop it! I'm going to try and move this young man over here. Stop it now! You're just being childish. Right, I'm furious now. I'm absolutely... No, you've I was trying to do something beautiful and spiritual for all the lovely people. You're heckling yourself now. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got to go because my dignity meter's vibrating. Do carry on supporting local live comedy, because without you, it's just us, it's rubbish. My name's Howard Reed. Have a lovely evening. Thanks very much. Bye.